Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Seven Sins here. Welcome to the stream room. As you can see, we've done things a little bit differently today. With the other end of the stream room, so you can see the setup and all its glory. I think it looks really, really cool, especially for the YouTube video sort of style and stuff. So you're just not looking at a green screen. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Now, this video is going to give you an aiming drill that I have been looking at over the last couple of weeks to give you the best feeling to warm up before any Call of Duty session that you guys might play. We will be in custom games and we will be playing against bots, and I'll explain as we go through. Try and use SMGs or ARs because shotguns, sniper rifles, marksman rifles and LMGs just really don't work. LMGs not so much, but definitely not the marksman rifles, sniper rifles and shotguns because there's just no point. The idea is you go for as long as possible on an unlimited score limit, so you can go for as long as you want. You can set the time limit for about 10 minutes if you want, if you're quite used to sort of Call of Duty and things like that. But what we want you to do is to go around the map, shoot at the bots and try and get your aim on target before you start shooting. We don't want you sort of spraying and praying, that type of thing. We want you to focus on seeing the enemy, getting on target and hitting those consistent consecutive bullet shots to kill the enemy in as little as time as possible. The more you do it, the more muscle memory will become. You'll be turning, snapping onto target and hitting those shots consecutively, shall I say. So if you're doing it and you're rushing and you're missing shots, slow down, aim first, then shoot. Don't worry, it's not a competition. You're not here, you're not going to win anything. It is just literally to get warmed up, get that muscle memory focused and get you always aiming on target. As I say, it's all about getting that muscle memory. That's why when we look at pros and we watch pros play, and if you ever see any of the backstage areas where they've got all the consoles set up, they are literally just sat there shooting bots, keeping warm, keeping ready, so they're focused and they haven't got to worry about being cold when they go and play their next match. This is exactly what we're going to do, and over time you'll get better and better and better, and your aim will get even better. Now, some of you might think as well, why don't we turn like aim assist off? Why don't we put it at like veteran bots? The thing with veteran bots is they are going to try and come and hunt and kill you. This is not what we want. We just want target practice bots. There is some points you will get overwhelmed and they will kill you at some point, but that's fine. It's not about getting a high kill death ratio. It's not about trying not to die. It's about getting on target and hitting those bullets as consecutive as we possibly can and taking our time and just make sure we get all the bits and pieces right. As for the aim assist, you're going to play with aim assist on anyway, so we may as well use the tool in the game for us on controllers and on console and use that to our advantage. Just make sure when you get better at this aiming drill, you start strafing left and right to start up the rotational aim assist that you get when you are moving. That only happens when you move, so make sure you start to strafe as you get better at this aiming drill. I do stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday and Thursday from 9 PM at BST, British time. So you can always hop in there, ask me any questions about aiming drills and anything Call of Duty that you like. You can always drop a comment down below in the comment section, and if you're interested as well, I do have a Discord that you are more than welcome to join in. We've got ourselves a nice little community going on, and we want more people to come and join us and have some fun, talk about Call of Duty and all other types of other topics. So links will be down below, so feel free to click them and join us as you so wish. But for now, let's get into the game screen and we'll get this drill set up. Okay guys, here we are in the game screen now. Just to make things a bit easier and just make things go a bit faster, I've already pre-set up the game and I'll just quickly run through with you guys what we're doing. So we're going to choose the map, we're going to choose Shoot House. This is a pretty decent map. It's mainly on the same sort of level. There's only the one place that you have to go upstairs, so you haven't got to worry about too many things going upstairs. The mode is going to be free for all, so there's no team-based ones. It just helps you shoot as many enemies as possible. Now, the game rules, we've set the time limit to unlimited, but you can do whatever you need to. You can just do it for 10 minutes or whatever that you feel you need to. And I've upped the score limit to unlimited as well, so you can just keep going if you so wish. Health I've kept at 100. I've enabled minimap on, and I've put the radar to constant. This is just to show so you can see where enemies are. Nothing other than that. It's just to help you pinpoint enemies so you know where people are. It just takes a bit of that randomness out of the equation. In the bot setup, we've gone for 11 bots. On Shoot House, 11 is the maximum, but we could do with probably a couple more, but unfortunately the game won't allow us to do it. And as you can see, we are on recruit bots, and we'll just get into some gameplay and we will get into this and show you what the aiming drill is all about. Okay guys, here we are in game. As you can see, we are on Shoot House, and this is the free-for-all game mode that we did during the setup. I am using the M4A1. I will put the attachment setup on the screen for you so you can copy it if you so wish. The only thing I would definitely say for certain is definitely use the highest magazine count you possibly can. I am also using the ammunitions box for my field upgrade, just so I can replenish any ammunition as and when required if I get a little bit low. This is about keeping on target, making sure you're hitting as many bullets as possible. That way then you're not rushing and you're not overcomplicating any situations you might run into. If you do feel like you are missing shots and things like that, just slow the gameplay down slightly. Make sure you are getting onto target and you're hitting those bullets as consecutive as possible, even if you've just got to take that little bit of extra time while aiming before you start shooting. Again, these are only recruit bots, so they're not here to create any challenge for you. They are just here for target practice. Obviously as well, we have got the minimap on the screen as well with the red dots enabled, so we constantly know where all the enemies are. Again, this is just for reference only, just to help us pinpoint enemies so we don't get caught out by surprise. As I say, again, this is just because we are doing an aiming drill, and it doesn't account for any real world situations when we are actually playing the game. So you can pre-aim a little bit more, you can get set up a bit ready, and you can just make sure you are getting onto target as quick as possible and making sure, again, you are hitting those bullets consecutively. Just a quick note about sensitivity. If you are finding you are either overshooting your aim or undershooting your aim, and you have to make adjustments either way to make sure you get on target, just go into the sensitivity settings, drop it down by 1 or up it by 1 if you need to. Just play with it for a little bit longer, see if that actually helps out any problems that you are having. Just making sure then your sensitivity is then right for you. I won't go too in depth in about sensitivity because it is all about point of view, but you don't need it mega high, and if it's too low you'll soon know because you'll be struggling to get onto target. Those who are using an Elite controller for the Xbox like myself, or a SCUF, make sure it's all set up properly. If you've got any tensions, trigger stops, just make sure again those are set up to your liking, just to make things a little bit easier when you are actually doing the aiming drill. As for the length of time you need to do the drill, this is completely up to you guys. You just need to make sure you feel warmed up, you're not missing like too many shots, or your aim's not all over the place. Just make sure you're set up and ready to go, and then you can get straight into a game as soon as you feel that you need to. If you need a little bit longer, that's absolutely fine as well. The best part about this is you can do it for as long or as little as you feel that you need, and you can always do it anytime that you feel you need to. The best time to do it really is when you first get on the first game of the day. Just do a quick 5-10 minutes, concentrate on that aim, concentrate on making sure you're getting on target and hitting the bullets as consecutively as possible, and that way then the more that you do it, the better and better you'll become over time. So just make sure you keep doing it, and then after that you only need to do it if you've had a couple of days off or you've been away on holiday or anything like that at all. As a little contest, just to make it a little bit more interesting, with a 60 round mag on the M4A1, it takes about 4 shots to kill an enemy depending on the range, but generally it's going to be 4 shots on Shoot House. With 60 round mags, we might say we might be missing 1 or 2 bullets. So if we can say let's get 10 enemies with a magazine without reloading, you know you are on the right track. 8 is not too bad, but if you start getting lower than that, then you know you need to slow the gameplay down and just make sure you concentrate on getting onto target before you start firing. And with that guys, I'll leave you to it. Don't forget, I do stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday and Thursday from 9 PM British time. Please join the Discords and all the other social medias that I do link down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.